Your appearance whilst working on the floor must be smart to give a warm and professional welcome to our customer. All front of house staff should wear black trousers, black shirt or blouse, black shoes, no trainers, and a name badge at all times. And long hair must be tied up. Always keep hands clean and long hair tied back. Wash hands after visiting the toilet or handling rubbish. All staff are required to clock in and clock out at the beginning and end of their shift. For branches with eye recognition, look into the mirror and wait until the machine recognises you. The Chinese buffet currently provides food and drink for their staff at a discount of 50% off the average buffet price. The average buffet is £11.90, meaning that with a staff discount it is £5.95. Staff are also entitled to a free buffet if authorised by the regional manager. Staff meals are only offered as part of your shift. Staff drink discount does not apply after your shift, and meals from the buffet are only available between 3:15pm to 4:15pm, and again between 9pm and 10pm. You are only entitled to one meal per shift. All staff meals and drinks must be recorded and submitted to the headquarters weekly. When preparing for toilet checks, always refer to the checklist. Firstly, put the wet floor sign up in clear vision of customers before starting any mopping. Then check that the sinks and taps are working properly and that the soap dispensers are full. Turn on the hand dryers and make sure that they are functioning correctly. The floor must always be clean and free from any tissue or rubbish, and make sure the toilet paper is stocked up. If there are any other problems, please report them to a manager. Finally, sign the checklist, which should be located in the washroom. Brand knowledge is important to the company's reputation. All staff should know a certain amount of information about the Chinese buffet, such as the year the restaurant branch was opened and how many restaurants we have. Staff must also be aware of pricing, for example, the prices for different age groups. You should also know the times for lunch and the grand buffet. Before collecting plates and glasses, you'll need to ask the customers if they have finished. Do not stack plates on top of each other on the customer's table. Without stacking, you should be able to collect 3 plates in one hand and 1 plate in the other. Once the table is clear of plates and glasses, collect the clean items and restock caddies from the nearest waiter station. Spray the table with sanitizer from 6 inches away and leave for approximately 30 seconds before wiping. When wiping, make sure to clean the edges of the table and sweep any food waste into the dirty caddy. Then reset the table. Once this has been done correctly, sweep the rubbish off the floor and make sure there is no food on the chairs. Greet all customers with a big smile and warm welcome. For example, Ni hao, welcome to the Chinese buffet. Is it a table for 5? Ni hao means hello in Chinese. With welcoming, you must be aware of the time. If it is 3:30pm or later, you must advise the customer that the lunch buffet finishes at 5pm. If it is 4:30pm or later, you must advise the customer that the lunch buffet is now closed, and instead they are welcome to the evening buffet, which is priced at £13.99. If the customer has an umbrella, politely ask them to leave it at the front entrance of the restaurant. If there are young children, ask the customer if a high chair is required. For example, would you like a high chair? If they have a pram, ask, could you leave your pram at the side please? And show the customer where best to leave it. There are many factors to consider when choosing a table. This will be determined by how busy the restaurant is and the needs of the customer. Your responsibilities are to ensure the crockery and cutlery are always stocked up and that the floors are always clean. Firstly, familiarise yourself with your branch and designated areas. Clean plates and bowls should already be on a clean trolley, from which you will collect and place them in the right area on the floor. Push the trolley from the kitchen to the stocking up area. There you must secure the trolley and make sure it's in a safe place. Please don't leave the trolley in the middle of a walkway. For branches using cutlery polishing machines, ensure that the cutlery is damp and not dry. If unsure, check the manufacturer's manual. Please report any broken crockery to management, as this needs to be recorded. Confirm how many adults and children will be dining. If the party only consists of adults, 11 years or older, write down on the order the number of people sitting. If you are unsure of the age of any young children, always ask how old the children are. If the child is younger than 3 years old, they will not be charged. If the child is 3 to 6 years old, they will be charged kids' prices. If the child is aged 7 years to 10 years old, they will be charged junior prices. For large parties, please politely ask the organiser of the party for the correct head count to avoid confusion at the end of their meal. Also, explain that drinks can be added to the table's bill, or alternatively, guests are welcome to purchase directly from the bar. Please make this clear at the beginning of their meal to avoid confusion at checkout. As you walk them through the buffet, ask them if they have visited the Chinese buffet before. If the customer is visiting for the first time, you will follow with, "We are a buffet-style restaurant. You are welcome to try everything that is available. The smaller the portion, the bigger the selection. For health and safety reasons, children must be accompanied by an adult at all times." You should then inform the customers about the different workstations on offer, including the open kitchen. Finally, finish with your name and their table number. Once the customer is settled in, ask the customer if they'd like any drinks. Using the iPod to take orders is simple. Just click on the app, then sign in. The password is the daily PIN that the manager will give to you. Click on a table number. Blue means occupied, and white is an available table. Go to Add Product, then add the number of people at the table. Add drinks and size. You can also do this by searching for the product, and then click Print Bill in the top right corner. There will also be an option to move table if necessary. The black app on the iPod is to do the open and closing checks. Once turned on, always use the same channel unless advised otherwise. Insert the earphone, clip onto waistband, and press for 2 seconds before talking. Only use the radio for letting your manager know you are going for a toilet break, reporting which table is going to the front to pay, tables that have gone and are ready to reset, when a table is set and ready for the waiting customer, or if a caution wet sign is needed. Speak clearly and at a steady pace. Repeat key information twice. When calling the table number on the radio, call them using individual digits. For example, if table 34 is going to pay, John, table 34, table 34 are coming to the cashier. If you want to check if a table has paid, we do this discreetly by using the short code Q. For example, Q34, Q34, the cashier will answer green for yes and red for no. Never speak about a customer on the radio so they can hear you. This is very rude and bad customer service. Lower your voice when you talk into the radio. Please remember that customers are in the vicinity and can hear everything you say. Another code we use is code blue. You use this short code to alert your team members to aid you with the spillage you have spotted. Your teammates will come to your aid with a blue roll and a wet floor sign. If you spot a spillage, ensure you stay with it and wait for rescue. Storage for ice cream is in the back storage area of the restaurant. The newer stock will be towards the back of the pile, whilst the older stock will be at the front. Always check the dates. All staff must keep an eye out for ice cream and confectionery top-ups. This includes ice cream cones and marshmallows. If the ice cream machine is flashing, it needs to be topped up. If the ice cream machine is due for a clean, just top up enough for the evening. You will know that a drinks order is complete when the check has been ripped and propped up against or between two drinks. Take the drinks check and check that all the drinks have been made, and then place the drinks onto a dry and clean tray. How you load the tray is very important. Ensure that the heavy drinks are put into the middle of the tray and that the weight of the drinks is evenly spread. If you can remember the drinks, stamp the drinks check onto the spike. If not, take the drinks check with you and stamp it when you get back to the bar. On the way back to the bar, collect empty glasses from tables. Place the dirty glasses at the wash-up area and get the next lot of drinks. Study your restaurant floor plan. This can be found on the main notice board or from your manager. The floor plan includes a clear passageway to all escape routes, clearly marked fire exits and escape routes, enough exits for people to escape, emergency doors that open easily, emergency lighting where needed, and a safe meeting point for staff members. There should be at least one fire drill per month, and the results recorded. There should also be special arrangements for people with mobility needs. Ensure that there is staff ready to help wheelchair users get downstairs safely. When the fire alarm sounds, there will be an automatic call to the fire brigade. One of the staff will call the fire service to ensure that they are on their way. One of the designated staff members will lead the customers out of the nearest fire exit and safely outside. One designated staff member will go to the front of the restaurant to make sure no more customers enter and to wait for the fire service to arrive. Another member of staff will look around the restaurant, checking toilets and offices to ensure no one is left in the restaurant. Nobody will be able to use the lift during a fire drill.